wildest dreams, I think it would be something that you feel that you can't touch. It's wild, it's out there, it's gambling to even think that you could even reach it. Say my wildest dreams is all now. It's my life has changed and everything is good. I'm surrounded by a wonderful energy of people. It's a lot of love around me. So that's something very hard to reach.
What do you want? Whatever you want.
I've changed. The musicians have changed. They're all here. We're all here together celebrating the success at this point. To have that piece of work, it's like a piece of work that I have that I'm really proud of.
Thank you very much.
Off. I mean, actually, one more year would have been perfect, but then came GoldenEye, and I couldn't say no.
See reflections on the water, more than darkness in the depths. See him surface in every shadow. On the wind, I feel his breath.
We're going to be doing 150 shows in Europe, which I think is a record of some sort. I know it's certainly the biggest tour of Europe I think there's ever been. We're playing to about 2.8 million people in Europe. And the set was designed with, Tina had this inspiration that she wanted to look like an arc. And then we thought we'd incorporate this eye, which is from the James Bond GoldenEye.
The stage is like a stage play. It's like we're doing a lot of things there on stage, not just being rock and roll and having a good time. It moves from one picture to the next, and it is kind of like a play this time. It's closer to acting as I've gotten on stage, actually.
The average outdoor show is between 50 to 70,000 people. Indoor shows are about 15 to 18,000 a night. It's a very large tour. You know, people were saying, well, why is she selling so many tickets? We put these tickets on sale before the record came out and they sold out. So I think, particularly in Europe, she just has this reputation of being a great performer.
This is the way we do. Proud Mary. And we're rolling, sing it with me. Rolling, rolling, oh yeah. Say we're rolling, 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 rolling. One more time. And we're rolling, rolling,
The energy she's got a lot of energy.
I like vitality, I like energy. I wish you were my mom. Because the way she dresses, everything about her.
The style, the whole concert, everything she do is great.
She has a good body for the 58.
Her legs.
Tina's legs, very good legs. Even for a young guy.
She will play 2 hours. She will give everything she has.
The way she expresses herself, I love everything.
Many years ago, when I performed in Amsterdam, Amsterdam was the first concert that ever sung songs with me.
When Let's Stay Together launched my career years ago, it was in the Private Dancer album. It was just released, and when I got here, well, I didn't know that much about how much of a hit it was. But when I arrived here to start to sing it, they all sung it with me. So it was really the first time that an audience had ever actually sung one of my recordings with me, and I was so taken by it. And it's always been a very special place to play.
It's a very complicated production because there was no experience in this stadium with a rock concert, let alone a worldwide live TV broadcast. So we were actually reinventing the wheel.
Why have you brought these on, guys? Yes, I don't want them on just yet, please, until I finished our sound check.
Tina's tour, I think, has about 150 people at least. Man, the stadium is about 200 people, and we had 175 people for TV, so lots of people involved.
What I need to do is get a couple of guys. My job is kind of logistics. I coordinate my crew along with the local crew and getting all the stuff from point A to point B. Unloading the trucks, getting the gear to the stage for the guys as they need it.
Not good. I need the stools after all.
Or if they're doing a show, she decides she wants to do something different and change a song or play a song somewhere else, I am there to make sure everybody knows that that's going to happen.
Pre-production is very, very hard, very draining, but it's rewarding when we come up with a piece of work like we have. It really feels like it was all worthwhile. I had my growing period with the IGETs. That was making them over and selecting clothes. And once I made the change, Roger Davis, my manager, which is I like to have, I don't want to, how do you can say, when you just have one side, you look too much like yourself. So Roger is critical enough to be able to say this is not good and that's not good, and we bounce off of each other in that sense.
We've been together for 17 years, so we have a company called Teamwork Production, so we do a lot of things together, you know. We're like brother and sister. It's very close. We have arguments, you know, we have disagreements, but, you know, we get over those and we move on.
I'm very involved with the dancing, with the staging, with the music. I don't know music, but I do it verbally with the musicians, and they communicate it well.
It's your comms later.
This is the biggest that we've done, you know, because I was with her when we were doing cabarets and Las Vegas and all that at the very beginning of her career, solo career.
Well, there's 2 new songs in the show tonight, which we just learned this week, so that's like, I guess that's the challenge most of all, isn't it?
To get the chords right, yeah.
Staging and all that, it's more lavish. This is really, really big. And the show has been changed around a little bit, so we're kind of on our toes tonight and thinking about it more than any other time.
Okay, fellas, what do we find the tempo of the girls are coming? I'll tell you what I thought. Can I just say what I thought? Can I tell you what I remember?
I don't play music. I can only do it. I can sing every note that I want them to play. And sometimes they can be a little bit arbitrary because they know music.
Now I want to try it. I'll tell you that's going down.
But then something happens once I give a little bit, because I must also allow them to express their feelings and what they're saying. But I always end up right. I love it.
Absolutely.
when I allow them, and then I come back 2 seconds and say, I told you.